See this? This is my boomstick!
Hi everyone, Boomstick here from Renegade Racing. Today we're looking at the Apollo and car hunt, and I'll be going through the guaranteed blueprint runs with the Cadillac and the Sin R1 550, and we'll also do the C-Packs, and I'll use a different car, but we're going to start with the CN Concept Cadillac. This car is a bit of a humdinger. You should learn how to use it because it is faster than a Golded Egoister. If you didn't know that, it's a bit of a sleeper hit, this one, and lots of my friends, we like to meme in our gold Cadillacs. It's quite funny. We beat some crazy cars sometimes, and it's a good story to tell your friends in the club chats. All right, let's go through it now, and we'll get to it. So I'm just going to hold the nitro here. Sometimes the AI does some silly stuff, but it's not really necessary. If you've got the Cadillac maxed up here, you can just get up to speed and then just cruise in yellow. We can do a little drift here, put the bottom into the yellow bottle, and then just do the same there. The AI tried to trick me there. We get the near miss off the truck and just going into imperfect. You can do blue before there if you want to avoid the dirt, but I just think red's good enough. Alright, off here in yellow, just do our imperfect straightening up and for a shockwave or imperfect across the line. Okay, alright, so the Cadillac, yeah, funny car but worth learning to drive in for multiplayer 1. Alright, that's the Cadillac done, so now we'll move on to the Sin R1 550. Now, this car is interesting in the sense that it has a bit of a different temper to the Cadillac. It wants to go on a straight line. The handling is a bit funny. It snaps around a little bit with the nose, so just take care when you do get your first go in the Sin to just check out the way it behaves, and you should be able to get quite good results with it because the top speed is semi-okay as well. Alright, Waterside, here we go. So this course is very short, and getting the bottles helps you keep that speed up, and you can just use yellow most of the time just to maintain the speed there. Alright, here we go. We're going to hold the nitro here just to see what the guy in the SCG is going to do, and it's alright. We'll just pop it now, and just a bit of a drift to bring us straight back onto that bottle, and we'll just go back into yellow, do our drift. We might do a little shockwave there. Another drift, maybe another shockwave just to bring it up, and we'll just do a little drift and then put it in blue and then imperfect for the barrel. Dropping into shockwave, just dipping off that thing there. It doesn't really matter, just make sure you don't fall off like I just did, and then you have to recut it. Okay, so the Sin car, blah 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 blah, and so Waterside is a interesting track. You really just need to pick up the bottles and just keep that speed going. Obviously, the Sin car, you will need to sort of predictively drift, and it does have a lot more speed to it, so it feels a little bit more harder to control. But you so just a little bit more elegant in the drifting. All right, let's go. I'm just holding that nitro there just to see what happens. And then we'll go through past the bus, pick up the near miss, and trigger our imperfect, and we'll just go straight. It doesn't really matter that we miss that bottle. We've got quite a lot of nitro here. Drifting into a shockwave and back into yellow, then drifting into shockwave again, switching to blue for this section so that we don't get hurt by the gravel, and just triggering down and triggering through the nitros there, just cruising in yellow basically, getting into imperfect for the 360, and then just straightening up for a shockwave finish. Alright, that should be the time, and that's the Sin R1 550. Alright, the last run that we'll do here is for the 3 packs, and it will be using a C-Class. So I think what we'll do is, let's just have a look at what kind of C-Classes might be available to some of the newer players. Let's just have a quick look here. We'll go through it, and yeah, I think maybe you could do Beast and Bora and AMG if you have them. I mean, you can probably use almost any C-Class as long as you've got sufficient stars and you're really good with the car. But yeah, the easy ones are obviously the NSX and the Scalo and of the main ones there. You could use also the Hussy. I do understand that you can no hands TD with the NSX and the Hussy if you have them gold or close to it. But anyway, let's get on with the route. So in the Evora here this time, and this car is a little funny little car. When you first start the game, this is actually quite a good little car. So if you're just new to the game, definitely go for maxing this thing up. You can, if you've got the skills, beat some pretty good cars in the early games with this one. It has a little bit of an advantage in that it has high nitro, which does make it easier for newer players. And just with the 360 imperfect there, and you can see I'm just spinning it around. Oh, almost got off there, and we'll go across the line. That's just enough below the mark there. I could probably do a slightly tidier run if I wasn't mucking around and talking about everything at the same time, but you get the vibe anyway. Alright guys, I hope that is enough to help you with your hunt. Good luck maxing out the Apollo. This particular hunt only comes once a year, so it's get in while you still can. Good luck everyone, and if you've got any questions, just put them up in the comments, and if you're new, like and subscribe up there. Thanks everyone, bye for now.